Thanks for the fun. Ship Doctor, thank you for the 10,000 cheer. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That timing, too, is fantastic. Oh, it's because I had fast mode active. Right, men? Right. So, I mean, sometimes we leave fast mode on. It just ruins everything. Ah, man, I tell you. That's what happened. That's what it was. That's what it was. That, and we didn't properly buff first. I entered that encounter completely unbuffed. And frankly, you know, there's many things we could have taken to do that again. Reload, I don't think that's going to help, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. What do we have to do with her? Oh, we have to talk to her about her nightmares. Okay.
Happy to oblige.
Whoa. Adrift in a waking dream, Shodi sways on her feet, sweating, muscles quivering. No, we already did that. She whimpers low in her throat. Watch her hallucinate. Her chest rises and falls faster and deeper until she's very nearly heaving. Eyes wide and terrified, she chokes back a shriek, but then the vision seems to wane. She calms, confused eyes searching your face.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty.
Wait, what?
Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
Didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered. It soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none.
Oh my god. Maybe the desire would ebb if you killed someone close to us? Yeah, remember earlier when we were talking about having dark options in this game? There's your dark option. You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. She sucks in a deep breath.
You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gone's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep.
Maybe you should release the souls you're holding.
Well, sure, I mean to. Eventually. Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part.
Sacrifice a dare? You guys are rude. I like it.
If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose.
Ship Doctor! 10,000 cheers? No message or anything? Dude, thank you! That's like 200 bucks, my god. Can we get some good vibes and epic moods for our buddy Ship Doctor? Thank you, dude. That's a huge amount of support. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. It's kind of nuts.
Will you help me, Watcher?
Touch the corner of her mouth. I'd do anything for you, Shodi. Her happiness warms her whole face as a bright blush prickles over her skin.
I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods.
Uh-oh, foreshadowing. We'll find an Adravane and release your burden. It's the best way to ensure the souls reach the beyond.
It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous.
Wait a second,
sure.
Can we go back to Pokakahara for this?
That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence.
What else would you propose?
Normally, I'd simply safekeep him until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But
what if we gave the souls to the Animancers? They made some gains in reproducing the cycle of rebirth.
put my flock into the hands of experimenters? How can we trust they'd be successful? Or hell, even to be well-meaning in their intent? Just the thought's making my shoulders twitch. You sure about this?
Does it matter as long as it improves your sanity?
I think my duty to Gon's a little more important than my personal comfort, don't you?
Yeah, sweetheart. Some tea would be great. If it's not convenient, though, don't worry about it.
I can't just abandon
Thank you,
my
babe.
souls, not to mention my principles, and hope for the best.
What do you think it's like for the souls trapped in your lantern?
I don't know. They can't be aware, surely.
This is weird. It's funneling me into answers I don't really want to do. You harvest the souls, the animators replant them. It's a new cycle, one that'll work.
You're right. What if there's no one left to release the souls from the lantern after the darkness has come and Aeor is recovered? The gods will survive, but Kithkind may not. Guess that settles it then. Find me an animancer, and we'll try it.
Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Oh, look at that! CohhCarnage. So we can take her here. Oh, maybe these were unlocking options. I think I want to do the CohhCarnage thing first. Yeah, we're going out to travel around anyway, so...
Be right there.
Since we're already here, let's go ahead and finish this area. Oh, wait, I think it might be done. We talked to her. We talked to all them. Did we talk to you?
Hungry? Come on up. Don't be shy.
Actually, I'd like to make a donation.
The Shining God will bless you for it, sir. That coin will help those in need.
Cool. That works too. All right, let's go have some fun out in the world. Oh yeah. Zekaris is calling it now. Shodi is final boss. Dude, that is a completely feasible thing in this world.
Out of my head. I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
I'm looking forward to coming back here and really looking through here. Let's go down here. Okay, so we still haven't done Brass Citadel. We're going to save that for later. We're going to head over to our ship. I don't think we have anything else to sell yet. So we will go from there. I think we'll probably just head out and do the... We're going to do the island. Well, actually, we can go down and do the Luminous Adra first. Let's do that. Let's do that. One sec, dudes. Great. Okay. Also, we have another quest we can do while we're out here too. We've got a bunch of stuff we can do out here, so we're gonna do probably a lot of things before we come back to town. Let's go ahead and sell everything we can first.
Island folk tend to prefer... Take your time. I'll give you space to...
Sort by money. I still don't understand why this dog is so expensive. Probably because of how much effects he has. Let's do weapons. Oh, maybe we don't have anything to sell right now. No, we're good. We're good. We're gonna save everything else. Oh, it's good to get back out on the open seas. Let's go. Alright, first we'll head down to the Adra Pillar. And go from there. Oh, wait a second. Any chance you could bring Pelagina in? Dude, I don't know where Pelagina is, bro. I have no idea. I do not know where she is. That should go to the stash. Do I need anything? No, actually, I'm great on everything. Okay. I'm a little bit worried that Pelagina we may have screwed up Pelagina. The reason being, where am I? There it is. Okay. I may have screwed up Pelagina somehow because she was really not happy with me. And, ooh. And, yeah. She's just super not pleased with me right now, so I'll have to see how that goes. Tangaloa's Maw. You know what? Real quick before I do this, mods, you know what to do. Guys, I will be back in just a second. I'm going to go do some salt water real quick because my throat's actually bothering me a little bit. So I'll be back in just a few. By the way, the pirate emote is Cohh. I know it's after Cop, but it's actually Cohh. And we'll be doing some shanties here in just a second. Back in a sec, guys. All right. Much better. Let's do this. The fetid vegetal smell of decay alerts you to the swamp before you stumble upon it. It extends far into the distance, overgrown with ancient trees and vines. Solid patches of ground are few and far between. Crossing the morass will likely demand many miles of arduous travel. With patience and some careful maneuvering, you manage to keep yourself and the others out of the sinking morass and on dry ground. You come upon a particularly boggy stretch surrounded by dense trees, with not a single patch of dry ground in sight. With no way forward but through, you forge ahead into the bog. You're startled by a chorus of moaning voices. You spin around searching for the source, but the moans seem to come from every direction at once. Through the trees you spot a narrow deer trail. You may be able to get free of the bog that way, but there's no telling where it leads. With some quick thinking and a good guide sense, a dare leads you safely to the path. You pause to catch your breath before forging on, but don't have long to rest. The moaning grows louder and closer. You're surrounded. Okay. Oh, shit. Bam!
I'll be more than half handy, alright?
Is he injured? What did damage to Cohh already? Oh, okay. Whatever.
Sure, absolutely.
Damn, Cohh. Nice.
Show him how it's done.
Missed. Realistic. Captain?
Yeah.
Another attack, Cap.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Not exactly what I was going for.
Yo, how many of these things are there gonna be? I'm gonna let these come to us. No, we gotta get in position here. Yeah, let's do this right. Let's go ahead and get healed up. This is like almost an attrition fight.
Yes, we'll do so.
Most of these guys are gonna be ranged from the looks of it. Let's go ahead and get Cohh to his here. Shody, what are you doing up there?
All right.
Ow. Let's do some protection. Cast over here. Let's actually go deal with him right now. Let's do a roar here. We're gonna keep running over. You want him. We have a buff with you. Oh, we don't have a buff with you yet. Let's go ahead and do Returning Storm. Not the big one. We're gonna switch over to wolf form.
I got you. My pleasure.
There we go. Get up. Oh, you're almost dead. We gotta be careful with this. Hey, buddy. Welcome back, dude. Thank you very much. Oh no, really? It was not super great hiding place. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, the cat cam? Little tiny Siri-chan? Hey Siri. The light came on, so she immediately looked directly at it. That was kind of cute. Alright, see you in a little bit, babe. Let's do a summon. Oh, is that the tentacle? That's the tentacle. Dude, is this gonna end? Do I need to like stop something, or are these things just gonna keep being summoned?
That's how it's done. Absolutely.
Maybe this is it.
Show him how it's done.
There's another one.
Happy to oblige. Mower exceeds all
Does that stay there or follow her? Oh, it does stay there.
I'll be more than half handy. Captain.
Whew.
Aye.
Okay. Man, that was a lot of dudes. There's a plant here. That's
Consider
good.
it done.
Quill leaf. Ooh. Let's look around here, make sure we didn't miss anything. Does this guy just run through water? Yeah, he does. That's pretty cool. That must maybe that's a godlike, a water godlike ability. Okay. Good stuff, good deal. You know, something I'm curious about. I want to keep her at ranged. I don't want her in melee. But I'm wondering if I can use like a one-hand pistol. And the dagger for the spell echo. So I wonder if I did like this, would she stay at range or run to melee? Like how do you even do a ranged weapon with a melee weapon? I don't really want to lose the lantern because the lantern's really good for the healer, but I also want let's try that. Let's see how that works. We'll do some testing. She stays at range unless you get within about 2 meters of the target. Really? So they always prioritize range unless you micromanage them into melee. I like that. That's pretty cool. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. That was a good call, Mr. Sawyer. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. That's great. Well, in that case, I think we'll probably try this and see how we like it. Because I really like the spell echo effect on that dagger. Yeah, for those that didn't see this earlier, there's this on here, Echoes of Faith. 10% chance to repeat attacks after 0.5 seconds with pre-spells. Now, and Mr. Sawyer, maybe you can confirm this, but does this basically mean that there's a 10% chance when a pre-spell is cast to then echo the spell or recast it 0.5 seconds later? So in other words, if I cast a healing circle, there's a 10% chance that a second circle would get put on top of it a half second later. Which is pretty awesome. It's a 10% spell echo, basically. But yeah, that's pretty badass. Yeah, it's worded a little bit odd, but it says attacks with pre-spells. So I think it meant to say... I think it's just a 10%. Yeah. Yeah. And as Mr. Sawyer just said, to the best of your knowledge. Oh, thank you to whoever gifted Mr. Sawyer a sub, by the way. Welcome to the community, sir. All right. Cool. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, good. Loot tower. Nothing of value. Pry bar. Aquamarine. Awesome. Rope and grappling hook. Okay. Is this a loot area or a... Oh, this is not a loot area. A lush, narrow valley lies below you. You spot an overgrown stone structure built into the valley's side in the distance. Before the stone structure spreads a broad field peppered with ancient plinths and mounds of cracked stonework. Why is Cohh doing added fire damage now? I will look into that in a second. As you move closer, you discover that the stone structure is actually the entrance to a crypt. Through the doorway is slick with mud and damp as sweat-slick skin. You continue down into the dark. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's do it.
Let's take a look.
Cohh is doing fire damage because we got this really cool sword that talks to us. And I'm trying to level it up. Right now what it does is 20% damage dealt as burn above 50%, and 20% damage dealt is freeze when below 50%.
What do you want? Let's go kill something.
And that's the sword. Oh, let's give him this shield. There we go. Yeah. Cool. No accuracy hit there.
Yours to command. Akira, it is no...
Real quiet.
Okay. Well. Alright. I have not seen an ogre of that size before.
I'll teach you a
me luck.
lesson.
For some reason, I always go in with a little bit of health off. Maybe it has something to do with my wounds. I think so. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. To kitten form.
Show 'em how it's done.
Oh, they were a beaut.
Oh, nice crit. 62. Jesus. Woo. Wait, what was that? Something exploded over there. Death Guard Fanatic? Sure. I'm sorry, what are you? I'm still in combat.
So that's how.
Karate kick you in the face. You guys keep fighting him. Yeah.
How do you like that?
Oh, Cohh's immobilized. Alright, we gotta do something down here. He's gonna get... You almost dead? Okay, good. Oh, he's charging out. Perfect. That's exactly what I was gonna tell him to do. Go down and attack him. You fire at him. You run out.
Damn it, blast.
Go ahead and do a nice big blast right down. Are they immune to cold? No, they aren't. Good. Okay.
Seems fair.
Of course. You don't see every day.
What can I do?
Beautiful.
Show 'em how it's done.
Never you mind that. I'll land the next one.
This is working great with Shodi, by the way. This is working great. We can get her like a decent pistol now.
Get threshed.
I'll teach you a lesson.
I have something here that works.
Man, for not being a higher level mob, this dude is pretty rough. What is your defenses? Oh man.
What do you need? Leave it to me.
There we go. Good deal, good deal. Ooh. Well then, hold on now.
Punch. Leave it to me.
Reckless Brigandine. Oh, recovery time 55. 10% action speed in melee. Increases with targets engaged. +1 enemies engaged. Well, oh. That's kind of cool, but that recovery time, man. That hurts. A lot.